Hello and welcome to another episode of Kia Electric News. First up is the return of the integrated charge control unit news. So how is the EV6 ICCU recall going worldwide? I get asked quite often, are there a lot of failures after the latest EV6 ICCU update? Well, no, not many at all. It could well be that the ones that failed after the latest ICCU update were on their way to failing anyway. The numbers I've seen on forums have been below double figures. I know that a lot of EV6 owners in the EU are having quite a delay getting the update because of the unavailability of booking slots at dealers. And quite a lot of German EV6 owners have also been given appointment dates in August or later. I also get asked, what about the charging issues some have reported after having the update? Aren't there loads? No, they're not. There have been a few of these, but again, less than 10 that I can count. These were mainly caused by a problem with the car's VCMS, or Vehicle Charging Management System, which is another ECU that sits near the charge port at the back of the car. So no, absolutely not. Since it's now an official recall in most countries, if you refuse to have it installed, it could well impact your car insurance, especially if the ICCU fails and causes an accident, or even could impact your Kia warranty. My advice is to get it installed and then check your AC and DC charging is okay afterwards. I've had the update now probably 2 or 3 weeks and I've had 0 issues. I've also done a bit of research on the US NHTSA complaints database for the EV6. It's too early to say yet if the update was slowed down the number of complaints because the rollout of updates to the new software is not complete. In 2023 there are 35 ICCU or related complaints. In 2024 up until the end of June there were 20 complaints, but in June 2024 there was just 1 complaint versus 8 in June 2023. So it's not really long enough to see if there's a trend. As we get nearer the end of 2024 it will be interesting to see if the ICCU update has a big impact on the number of complaints. Hopefully it will. Please let me know in the comments if you've had any issues after your ICCU update. Inside EVs has finally done a story on the Gameboy hack that's apparently come to the US that I've been reporting on now for nearly a year. Apparently the equipment to do this has reached North America. My advice to Hyundai and Kia owners is to do the following simple things every time you park your car. 1. Put your car into valet mode so the tracking can't be disabled. 2. Turn off the keyless entry system by pressing lock and unlock for 4 seconds until your indicators blink. To turn it back on, you just unlock the car with a physical key. This turns off door touchpad, approach unlock and all the keyless stuff, so it should in theory protect against the Gameboy method. Also take a look at my Gone in 60 Seconds video if you've not seen it before for advice on extra anti-theft measures that you can take. While there is no such thing as 100% security, eventually, given time, thieves will always find a way. But why make it easy for them? Any measure that can delay them can also increase the chance of them being caught. Last week someone put up this image of the leak specs for the UK version of the Kia EV3 on a Facebook group. I'll just go for the features. The air trim features are the following: 17-inch alloy wheels, 12.3-inch drivers and infotainment screens, 5.3-inch climate control and built-in navigation, heated front seats and steering wheel, automatic folding mirrors, front and rear parking sensors, forward collision assist 2 and highway drive assist 2 and blind spot collision avoidance assist. And next up is the GT line trim, which features 19-inch alloys, GT line styling, artificial leather seats, flush door handles with auto retract, privacy glass, lumbar support on the driver's seat, wireless phone charger, LED headlights with small cube design, dynamic welcome system and digital key 2. The top of the range GT Line S has these: heated seats front and rear, front ventilated seats, 360-degree surround view monitor, smart power tailgate, blind spot view monitor, sunroof, head-up display, memory seats, premium relaxation seats, premium sound which will be the Harman Kardon system. The heat pump is optional. Hopefully we get prices with the full UK launch, which is sometime in July, but I'm hoping it might be next week. According to Inside EVs, Kia has already taken 10,000 reservations in South Korea, its home market. So that's good news and a good sign for the rest of the world, I guess. The Korean car blog has shown a rendering of the forthcoming Kia EV4 from NY Mammoth. I actually like this more than the original concept. I look forward to seeing one in the flesh. Very interesting. KCB has also shown images from the YouTube channel Healer TV, which has a video of the forthcoming full GT version of the EV9. This one has the production wheels that you will see when it's launched. Kia UK has announced a continuation of its special offers campaign, which means that you can get 2.9% APR on finance options of the EV6 Nero EV and Soul EV, or 4.9% APR available on Kia EV9. They have also a discount called Upgrade to EV with a £500 saving for existing finance customers. You also get a 1 year free Kia Charge Plus subscription when buying a new Kia EV. As well as this, on the EV6, there is no minimum customer deposit and you get a generous £2,000 finance deposit contribution, which is a discount by any other name. This includes all the grades from Air to the top of the line GT Line S. Prices start at £45,275 on the road. On the Nero EV and the Soul EV, you also get the same interest rate, but you get £1,500 finance deposit money taken off, which is a discount. Korean Car Blog reports that the Ioniq 9 has been delayed and rescheduled to the end of 2024. This is to allow for more testing. It does not report the source of the story though. Korean Economic Daily reports that Hyundai Motor is to set up its software R&D centre in Silicon Valley. The Korean automaker believes its future depends on software-defined vehicles. The market is forecast to grow 55% by 2028. The research centre reportedly plans to focus on technology which will be used in 5 to 10 years, the sources said. The group believes its future depends on the success of SDVs, which are equipped with differentiated software such as smart operating systems, and interesting infotainment systems, and safe autonomous driving algorithms. Hyundai Ioniq 5 sales hit new US records in Q2 of 2024. Electric reports that Hyundai's EVs in the US have hit more sales records. After setting a new May sales record, Hyundai's electric SUV continued its hot streak last month. Hyundai sold 3,755 Ioniq 5 models in the US, which is up 20% year on year for the month, a new June record. Although it's down slightly from the 4,449 sold in May, the growth is enough to push Ioniq 5 to a new Q2 sales record. Hyundai sold 11,906 Ioniq 5s in the second quarter of 2024, up 51% from 7,905 handed over this time last year. Hyundai has now sold 18,728 Ioniq 5 models through the first half of 2024, an increase of 37% over last year. The Ioniq 5 wasn't Hyundai's only EV with new sales record. Hyundai's Ioniq 6 also set a new Q2 sales record. Hyundai's overall EV sales climbed 50% in Q2. Electric also reports that Kia's EV sales are also doing well in the US. Kia is on a roll with the US with affordable long-range models like the 3-row EV9 and EV6. Affordable EV9? Not in the UK, it's not. After a record-breaking month in May with EV sales doubling, Kia hit a new record of 29,392 electric cars sold in the first half of 2024. Kia sold over 5,000 EVs for the third straight month in June, with 1,905 EV9s and 2,171 EV6s sold, the remainder being Nero EVs. In the UK Gridserve charging network as marking the launch of its first dedicated app for electric vehicle drivers, with 20% off its charging rates, which is good because they're pretty dear, and that's just this summer. The discount is available to customers paying through the app and ends on October the 1st. The app allows drivers to find their EV charging points, manage payment information, view payment history, and view real-world charging information, including estimated time to charge. The app gives a visual of the variation in the speed at which the EV is charging during a session, known as the charging curve, giving drivers additional insight into the charging experience. The app can be used at any of the 190 locations on Gridserve Electric Highway, including its electric forecourts, electric super hubs at motorway service areas, and electric retail hubs at locations such as Dobbies. And finally, Hyundai has released a new Pikes Peak video. This is the last one of the year, I promise you. Watch Danny Sordo's bottom-to-top record-breaking run at Pikes Peak in a race-modified Ioniq 5N electric car. Yes, those are the actual electronic fake engine noises with fake gear shifting controlled by paddle shifters. Please note this is a professional driver closed course. Do not attempt this. That's all for now. As usual, links to all stories and videos can be found in the show notes in the video's description. A very warm welcome to new YouTube member Andy Foskett. Your support along with your fellow YouTube members is very much appreciated and helps keep this channel going. Thank you for watching.